It's New Year's Eve and 2024. I hope everyone has a very safe holiday. Be careful out there tonight. A lot of people get in trouble on nights like this, so be careful. But the topic that really matters to me today is the Medicare reimbursements. Yep. It's not being discussed, and this really needs to be discussed across the board. Any healthcare leader that sees this, please share this with other leaders throughout the industry. Any healthcare, medical directors, whatever it may be. This is a topic that needs to be discussed on a mass level, because they are reducing Medicare reimbursements like you wouldn't believe. Since 2001, it's down 29% based on inflation. Okay? And inflation isn't even required. Inflation is just greed, right? Bottom line is 29%. So in other words, operating costs go up, they reimburse less. I don't have to be an economist to know that that's an unstable pattern, like system. Like that's not going to work. So unless people get together and truly come up with a plan and to fix it, a lot of us are going to be out of a business in the next 5 to 10 years. Okay, our healthcare system is going to completely change. The government's going to tell you who you get to see, the doctors you get to see, this, that, and so forth. Okay, you're not going to have the freedoms just to go see the doctors that you want. So, big thing is, leaders have to discuss this. And a lot of it comes down to these providers can't make the money they've been making. COVID's over. Okay, people made a lot of money during that time period, especially a lot of the doctors. I saw some specialties literally they made double. In the last 4 years, their salary has doubled. It's insane to me. I mean, your salary doubled, mine didn't. Well, why does yours double? Okay. Bottom line is it's a need. But guess what? For all those people whose salaries doubled, we've got a lot of hospitals shutting down across the country. I'm not sure how many have shut down since 2001. I was reading an article about it, but in 2024, we've lost 24 hospitals. Okay? They just announced Stewart Health has a hospital over in Pennsylvania. It's closing January 6th. Almost 848 employees, I believe it was. Think about how many jobs that leaves. How many nurses, how many nurse practitioners, how many physicians, how many surgeons, whatever it may be, right? All those folks are going to be looking for work. And guess what? They will take less pay. And ultimately, that's what it comes down to. If we don't get people to take less pay, we're not going to get where we need to be. And this industry, the healthcare staffing industry that I love, that I've been doing for over 13 years, is going to crumble. Okay? We cannot let that happen. So I caution, I summon the leaders across the nation, need to get together, need to put a stand and say, no more will we pay these ridiculous rates to you. No more will we give you this ridiculous amount of money to do this job. Okay? You have to get back down to reality. Okay? You can only rob Peter for so long to pay Paul. That's what they've been doing. The business model is still the same, right? So the hospital business model hasn't changed. So if I've been robbing Peter to pay Paul, well, now guess what? Peter wants his money back. It's not a sustainable business. So I'm very passionate about this because I love this industry and I hate for it to go away. And if we don't start doing it on our level, on the staffing level and on the hospital level and saying, hey, nope, here's the bill rate, here's what we can do. We say, okay, here's the pay. If it's not a fit, it's not a fit. But guess what? There's somebody out there that's going to take the job, because there are a lot of people out there looking for work, especially doctors, especially when you have 24 shut down in a year. Call it 25, even though it shuts down on January 6th, right? So with that, I leave you. Hope it was a good year for everybody. As we go into 2025, let's make it count. Let's make it a strong year for everyone. Let's thrive. But we need to address this issue with the Medicare reimbursements. We need to address the issue with what we're paying providers. We need to address the issues of people getting paid way more than what they should be. because the business models haven't changed. So why is it that they get that much more money? Okay? And don't get me wrong, I'm happy you're making the money, but it's not sustainable. So if you want to continue doing the career that you're doing, you're going to have to bring it down a notch, or you're going to be out of a job, because somebody will always do it for cheaper. So just remember that. Other than that, have a blessed New Year's. And, as always, if you need locum tenens help, call Nortec.